Peace and blessings in this corner, boxing 24. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. As always, God is good and God is great, and I really can't complain. So what I want to talk about today, man, is I had a few different things I want to talk about today, but I guess I'm gonna go into Mr. Keith, one-time Thurman, who I call no-time Thurman. And I don't want to make mockery of him, but it's like he always has an excuse, you know, and he's just a person, man, that he don't face reality, you know. So now, of course, you know, Danny Garcia, after the fight on Saturday, which I was surprised with, said that when he was actually wanting to fight, he mentioned Keith Thurman. And I guess he's stating that he still haven't gotten over the loss to Keith Thurman and Sean Porter. But he didn't call out Sean Porter because Sean Porter's not fighting anymore. Keith Thurman is supposedly still fighting. His last win was against Mario Barrios, but, you know, he got exposed again with them body shots. Same as he did with Manny Pacquiao and Josecito Lopez. You know, them body shots, man, is a problem for him. So, you know, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia said, you know, he want to fight him. And I'm just was wondering why you move up to 154 and then say, well, I want to fight Keith Thurman. So now, of course, here go Keith Thurman talking about, you know, he'll fight at 154 if the money is right. And then he even named Jermell Charlo and Undisputed. And I'm like, come on, man, listen. As I said the other day, I don't believe Danny Garcia has a shot at 154. I don't believe he can beat Tony Harrison, Erickson Lubin, definitely not Jermell Charlo, Sebastian Fundora, Tony Harrison. Like, he can't beat them. And I'll say the same thing for Keith Thurman. Okay, Keith Thurman is not gonna beat Jermell Charlo. And he's not going to try to get a fight with Jermell Charlo. He's talking crap. Okay, I'm just being honest. That's what I don't care for with Keith Thurman. He just talks a lot. He is not going. Same way he's not going to sign no contract to fight Jerron Boutinas, who he said he didn't know about, and then a few months later he said, oh, he did know. He does know about him. He checked him out. He fights a little bit like me and a little bit like this one, man. Come on, man. Cut it out, Keith Thurman. You are not going to fight Jerron Boutinas. And by asking for $10 million means you don't want to fight. And we know you're not going to fight Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo is a beast. You're not gonna fight him. He'll hurt you and put you out. Okay, but he talking about, oh yeah, if the money is right, the situation's right, I'll do that 154. That's what I do. Boxing is my life. Yeah, right. Come on, man. You didn't even want to fight Errol Spence. Even after Mikey Garcia, lightweight for Errol Spence. And you and Danny was running from him. And Sean Porter got in there with him. Then Danny Garcia finally got in there with him. You still running. Still was running, and you still running. You still ain't gonna fight Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? So why would somebody believe? Why would we believe that you're gonna fight a bigger man, Jermell Charlo? No, you'll fight Danny Garcia again, right? Because you know how he fights, and you know you're not gonna get hurt or knocked out most likely. But you're not gonna take a chance to fight Jermell Charlo, Tony Harrison, Erickson Lubin, Sebastian Fundora. You're not going to fight no 154-pounder. You know what I'm saying? So Keith Thurman, you need to stop it, all right? Keep it real. Manny Pacquiao exposed you. He beat you. He hurt you. He knocked you down. And you know, he lost to Ugas. He lost to Ugas, man. Yeah, styles make fights. And I thought, you know, Manny Pacquiao was going to beat Ugas. But Ugas really showed up for that fight. So I give him his props. He definitely showed up for that fight. But when it comes to Keith Thurman, when it came to you, I felt like you thought you were just going to walk right through Manny Pacquiao. You was going to do what you wanted to do. And I knew it wasn't going to happen. Because I know how you fight. Okay? Yeah, you had a close fight with Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. But Manny Pacquiao is a different animal. He's a different beast. And you got exposed. Them body shots. You don't like body shots, Keith Thurman. Okay? Just like Bozy Enos said. You don't like them body shots. And we've seen it over and over. We've seen it with Barrios. We've seen it with Manny. We've seen it with Lopez. The body shots is not a good thing for you. That's why you won't fight Jaron Enos, because you know he'll break your body down. Well, Jermell Charlo will do the same thing. And if Danny Garcia was smart and y'all fight again, he'll do the same thing. He may be able to stop you with them body shots. Okay? So be careful, man, because you definitely can't use another L. You mess around and fight Danny Garcia, and he stop you with a body shot or hurt you. What you gonna do? So I don't know, man. I've never been, no disrespect to Keith Thurman. He's a fighter, and I respect anybody that gets in that ring and put their life on the line. But I also don't like people that talk and don't back it up. If you're gonna talk, man, back it up, okay? So Keith, one time Thurman, man, listen, man, make your mark, man, all right? You came back and fought overblown lightweight, junior welterweight, Mario Barrios, who had just came off a knockout loss to a lightweight. I don't get how y'all set these fights up and allow yourselves to get drawn into these fights that don't help your status, that don't help your resume. That's not a fight that helped your resume having him on, even though you won. Because he just came off a knockout loss. That shouldn't have been a fight you was even looking for. I just don't get how y'all think and how these promoters think and how you let the promoters put you in that position. Say, no, wait a minute. Didn't he just get knocked out by a lightweight? Why would I want to fight him? He's moving to 147. See, that was a plan anyway for him to move to 147. Before he fought Tank, they was already planning that. And then you became a part of the plan by fighting him. He said, nah, I'm going to fight somebody else at 147. I'm going to fight Boots, or I'm going to fight Stanley Onis. I'm going to fight Virgil Ortiz. I'm going to fight one of these young lions and put them to the test. That's what you should have been thinking about, and that's what you should have did. But, you took the easy route and fought Barrios, and you almost lost that. You could have lost that. I mean, you looked okay, but you had moments in that fight, man, where you was getting hurt, where you was getting beat up, where you was getting tapped. So, again, sometimes the easy route is not the best route. You wind up getting exposed a little bit by somebody that maybe you shouldn't have got exposed by. So I don't know what you're going to really do, Keith Thurman, but the fans don't want to hear all this talking. They want to see what fights you're going to fight. Okay, if you're going to really fight at 154 and you're serious about it, that's fine. But don't talk about it, man. Be about it. If you're going to fight Danny Garcia again, that's up to you. Rematch, y'all should have been did a rematch. Danny Garcia, that should have happened already. Okay? And look how long ago y'all fought. Come on, man. I mean, I get it. You took a couple of layoffs too. But I'm just saying, a rematch now, I don't see the sense in that. Danny's not a big numbers draw. You're not a big numbers draw anyway. So who's going to really come and see that? No, people want to see real fights. They want to see new fights and fresh fights. Or they want to see these lightweights, man. They don't want to see these rematches from fights that probably should have happened years ago. Okay, from somebody that lost and they went up to 154 and won a fight, and then you coming off a win off a lightweight fighter that that you should have won. Like, those not the type of fights people want to see. Okay? So, Keith Thurman, get it together, man. All right? We don't, all that rhyming and talking about you fought Danny Garcia with, I forget the word that you used. You said something was going on with you with bone spurs and all that, and you beat him? Okay. Whatever, man. What you doing now? What you gonna do now? That's the point. You said boxing is what you do, and that's how you support your family. So fight a real fight, all right? Boots is waiting for you. Boots is waiting for you. He said he want to fight you or Stanionis. So just fight him. That's all. Don't be afraid, man. Fight that man, because he's ready. All right? You ain't got to do no rematch with Danny. That's not going to do nothing for you at this point in your career. That's what we're trying to tell you. Okay? Put yourself to a test with a young lion. All right? Or at least somebody that, that's been around besides Danny. Okay? Even if it was Kell Brook. Listen, fight the winner of Crawford and Spence, man. Crawford will fight you after he beat Spence. He'll give you a go if that's what you want to do. But if you're just talking, man, nobody got time for that, all right? Boxing is real. So be real, man. Be real, Keith Thurman. All right? So that's all I really got for tonight, man. Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments. And everybody be safe out there. COVID is still here, okay? Please protect yourself, wear your mask, social distance, 6 feet apart, as much as you can. All right? Peace.